Stranger Things isn't just a nostalgic sci-fi throwback. Beneath the Hawkins charm, there's a web of secrets, conspiracies, and dark truths. Fans have speculated for years, sometimes wild, sometimes terrifying, about what's really happening in this small town. And almost every theory turns out to have a kernel of truth. Point 11 isn't just a girl with powers. She's a weapon. The Upside Down isn't a random dimension. It's engineered. Every mysterious disappearance, every secret lab experiment, every unexplainable death, it's all connected. And the show's creators have been quietly validating fan theories all along, leaving breadcrumbs in plain sight. By the end of this video, you'll realize how deep Hawkins' darkness really goes. We'll cover every theory that started as speculation and ended up canon, from psychic manipulation to horrifying government experiments, from monsters lurking in the shadows to betrayals that cut closer than you thought. Brace yourself. Stranger Things is far darker than it looks. 11 is a prodigy of the Hawkins National Laboratory. Fans suspected her backstory wasn't just tragic, it was systematic. The suspicious detail, her knowledge of science, her ability to manipulate objects without touch, and the disturbing hallucinations she experiences. None of this is natural. Pattern recognition. Other children in the lab show similar powers or tragic consequences, pointing to deliberate experimentation. Psychological framing. It reframes 11 not just as a heroine, but as a survivor of abuse on a scale most viewers only gradually realize. Chilling closing line. She wasn't chosen. She was manufactured. And the trauma she carries is the price of power. At first, the Upside Down seems like a supernatural accident. But fan theories noticed inconsistencies, timing of the monster's attacks, lab activity preceding breaches, and patterns in portal openings. This pattern signals a chilling truth. The Upside Down is not random. It's influenced, if not directly controlled, by Hawkins' lab. They know more than they reveal. Psychological framing. Reality in Hawkins is a cage. Ordinary life masks scientific horrors. The characters aren't just fighting monsters. They're battling an engineered nightmare, chilling close. Every shadow, every flicker of movement in the dark isn't chaos. It's observation. We'll survive the Upside Down, but fans notice subtle signs. Constant sickness, visions of shadows, and strange behaviors. Suspicious detail. His drawings, the way he suddenly senses dangers, and his unexplained seizures. These are not coincidences. Pattern recognition. Every exposure to the Upside Down leaves a lasting trace. Will is more than a survivor. He is a bridge, a living link between worlds. Psychological framing. This trauma isn't temporary. His body and mind are altered, and the audience sees the price of contact with another reality. Chilling close. Will carries the Upside Down inside him, and he will forever be haunted by what lingers in the dark. Hopper's story seemed straightforward. A small-town cop haunted by his daughter's death. Yet fan theories pointed out subtle hints. Scars, sudden strength, and unexplained knowledge of the Upside Down. Suspicious detail. The flashbacks in Season 3 reveal that Hopper was not just captured. He was experimented on. Pattern recognition. Like 11, the lab isn't just torturing children. Adults with strong wills are also manipulated. Psychological framing. Power, manipulation, survival. Hopper embodies what the experiments cost human lives. His toughness isn't natural. It's engineered through pain. Chilling close. His resilience is a shadow of the lab's cruelty. Every choice he makes is filtered through trauma they inflicted. The Mind Flayer isn't simply a monster. It's psychological warfare. Fans noticed the entity manipulates behavior, induces hallucinations, and preys on emotional vulnerabilities. Suspicious detail. Characters act against themselves, betray friends, or spiral into panic when the Mind Flayer is near. Pattern recognition. The entity's power grows through fear, exploiting the mental state of anyone it touches. Psychological framing. Horror isn't just external. It's inside each character. Fear itself becomes the weapon. Chilling close. The Mind Flayer doesn't just want to kill. It wants total domination of the mind, shaping reality through terror. Dr. Brenner, the cold architect behind 11, was presumed gone. Fans theorized he would return, and he did. Suspicious detail. Flashbacks, secret communications, and unexplained survival signs point to intentional setup, pattern recognition. Every lab experiment, every creature unleashed, every surveillance pattern leads back to him. He is the mastermind, always watching, psychological framing. Even when a villain seems gone, their influence lingers. Control extends beyond physical presence, embedding terror in the psyche. Chilling close. Brenner isn't dead. He's patience in motion, waiting for the right moment to strike. Max seems like a normal teen navigating life in Hawkins. Fans notice subtle emotional triggers: nightmares, anger, withdrawal, suspicious detail. Her powers of perception, sudden reactions, and isolation echo abuse. Pattern recognition. She fits a recurring theme in Stranger Things: childhoods shaped by the lab or its consequences. Max's normalcy is fragile, tested constantly. Psychological framing. The show demonstrates that trauma doesn't discriminate. Even outsiders to the lab's experiments carry its shadows. Chilling close. Max walks in daylight, but the darkness follows her relentlessly. The first monster seemed singular, a throwback to 80s horror. Fan theories noticed multiple breaches, strange deaths before the creature's appearance, suspicious detail, patterns in disappearances, unexplained lab activity, and echoes of similar creatures suggest a system. Pattern recognition. The Demogorgon is a prototype. There are and were others. The Upside Down contains engineered horrors, each more dangerous than the last. Psychological framing. Fear in Stranger Things is systemic. Monsters are part of a controlled escalation, not random terror. Chilling close. Each creature is a calculated terror, and the Demogorgon was only the opening act. Fans theorize that the town itself is an experiment. Strange coincidences, surveillance, and rapid reactions to upside-down events hint at oversight. Suspicious detail, constant police presence, lab-aligned officers, and sudden knowledge of events the public shouldn't know. Pattern recognition. Hawkins is both stage and trap. Citizens' lives are data points, observed for scientific outcomes. Psychological framing. Ordinary life masks horror. The show's tension exists because innocence is never safe, and the lab controls what seems ordinary. Chilling close. Every mundane detail is a test. Every smile hides observation. Steve seems like comic relief. Yet fan theories noticed patterns. His interventions always draw danger away from others, almost predictively. Suspicious detail, timing of actions, survival instincts, and his inexplicable courage suggest subtle manipulation. Pattern recognition. Like 11, adults are sometimes forced into survival roles dictated by unseen variables. The lab or Upside Down indirectly uses them as buffers. Psychological framing. Heroism isn't just choice. It's shaped by the structures of fear around him. Chilling close. Steve may smile, but he's been shaped to stand in harm's way, a living shield for horrors beyond comprehension. Nancy's curiosity. Jonathan's obsession with documentation, and their survival instincts aren't random. Fans noticed patterns: investigation, conspiracy, and exposure. Suspicious detail. Every time a lab secret emerges, they are in the exact position to see it. Pattern recognition. The show hints at fate or systemic orchestration. Their roles are reinforced by the lab's experiments indirectly. Psychological framing. Even bravery and morality are shaped by forces outside their control, exposing human agency as fragile. Chilling close. Every discovery comes at a cost, and every revelation carries the weight of orchestrated chaos. Suspicious detail. His aggression correlates with proximity to the Mind Flayer's influence and his isolation from peers. Pattern recognition. The show consistently links trauma and isolation to vulnerability. Billy is an example, a normal teen converted into an agent of terror. Psychological framing. Control doesn't always come through force. Fear, loneliness, and mental manipulation are just as effective.